Okay, so if you missed the demonstration, I'm going to show you what we did last time. And it requires some tools and supplies you may not have, so you might need to get yourself a few items, which are fairly inexpensive, or you may have them. Like this watercolor palette will suffice just fine, just a Crayola, very basic. Because what I'm going to do is show you how to use the soft pastels in with watercolor, and also we started doing a little bit of alcohol spritz on it to give it a resist, which is really fun. And we did a bit of painting with our oil pastels because we started those too. And you probably don't have paper for that. So my suggestion would be, if you make it into the classroom studio space, go back to the area where I keep the graded papers, where the big stack of white paper is, and just use white paper for oil pastels. You may have to get some of those too. We don't typically like to leave all that stuff out, so just know that's the thing you might end up having to do, because next class is our final and we're going to have a critique. So first things first, I don't want to get you too much going on, but soft pastels, we'll do those since we finished up our landscapes last time. And what we're going to do is a little fun mixed media project. This is really fun. Now it looks shiny because I added a clear coat to this finished product. And remember, we have our really nice textured board that we sanded. You have to sand it. It has to be sanded to almost a level point where it's not too rough. And so it makes it bearable to work with, because otherwise it's just too frustrating. So what I want you to do with this one, just choose two colors for this. So you do your sky. And I have a bunch of brushes. I just keep some big cheap brushes around. And let's see. I'm doing like a sea sky. I like that blue. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna do maybe like a orangey brown. Get mine upside down. All right. A little bit. And keep it simple. Okay, you guys haven't used this mix of materials before, so just keep it real simple. Then after your first couple times, maybe try something more. So you don't want to push all that material off of the board. You know, I'm just kind of dusting it into the surface. Easy enough. And I'm using similar color families. That means if I'm doing like a beachy sand, I'm gonna use yellows, some browns together. Okay, now I have spray watercolors, which you won't have those, but like I said, you could use the trays of watercolor and just use water in with your brush and swish it around. Spray watercolors are just condensed like this, and I put them in a spray bottle. And I really get a nice liberal spritzing. So that's my sandy beach, and my teal blue sky is I'm just gonna use a blue. This is really super saturated and really nice. Okay, so you see I've got it on there. Now I'm gonna take the alcohol that I have in a spray bottle, and you can just drip it with paintbrush if you have this at home. It doesn't matter how you apply it, you know. It's all experimental anyway, so you don't really want to be don't be a perfectionist, because that is going to kill that creativity right off. So you're just going to have to take it for what it is, experimentation time, and have fun with it, because it's so neat to see the reaction of that resist from the alcohol on top of that textured surface. And because I have gessoed these boards before you guys got them, you'll notice that once this dries, it is not going to be as vibrant. It will go to a flat, sort of matte surface, which is just fine. You'll just want to redo that process again so you get this piece where you want it. And it may not take me too much to get mine looking the way I want. So this might take a few, maybe 2-3 video sessions. I'll see if I can in time for next class. So I'm going to let it dry, then I'm going to visit it again and see what the results are, because I do want it to look a certain way and have a certain effect. It's really cool looking though, as it is. I just want it to stay that way. So, okay, that's for that. And I'll post something else for the oil pastels.